Water is life, but also water is one of the poorest managed natural resources on this planet. So the focus Turkana is a natural one, because we know Turkana is a very dry area, a dry region, faced with enormous challenges, long drought periods. Climate change has over the past decades made the situation worse, not only in Turkana, in the whole Horn of Africa and in the northern part of Kenya. Water is a defining factor hindering sustainable development. We need to think about water not just as a gift from nature. We use it once and throw it away back, often into the same water resource, the same river, the same lake, or into the groundwater, and we drain it off to the sea. That we can no longer afford. So being more clever with water is, and bring innovation to water, is that we manage water from the very beginning, when it rains, to the very end.
Turkana County is in the arid and semi-arid region of Kenya. The Chalbi Desert covers around 5% of the county and is rapidly increasing because of climate change. The lack of water adversely affects access to food, hygiene and security, and every aspect of the socio-economic development of the people who call this region home. In order to address water scarcity and water security, UNESCO, with funding from Slovak Aid, launched a 2-year project in 2020 to provide access to adequate, clean and safe water. Through the project, UNESCO aimed to improve the livelihoods and to promote sanitation and hygiene for communities in Turkana. Key local players in the achievement of these objectives were the Pump Maintenance Unit, PMU, and the implementation partners, the Missionary Community of St. Paul.
Pump Maintenance Unit works in the northern part of Turkana. The main aim of this pump maintenance unit is to maintain 218 boreholes in the northern part of Turkana. The project is being implemented by Missionary Community of St. Paul and the Diocese of Lodwar, and we work with different organizations who they are supporting this program so that we can maintain all these pumps.
To ensure sustainable access to water, the PMU maintains water pumps and boreholes in the region by protecting and repairing wear and tear caused by their use in the harsh weather and terrain. Without regular maintenance, these pumps and boreholes would fall into irreversible disrepair within 2 to 3 years.
Changamoto yenye na experience zaidi ni most of the balls ambayo imechimbua kwa mahali pengine karibu na laga. Kuna hizo misisi ya miti inakuja inaingia ndani, so ina block the intake ya maji, mahali maji inaingilia, so ina reduce the output extreme. So hiyo ni moja. Ingine ni kwamba kisima wakati inachimbwa, wakati pengine wanachimba wakati wa so unapata recharge iko juu, lakini ikifika wakati wa kiangazi recharge inaanza kurudi chini. So unapata hiyo kisima imeanza kuwa na problem, inaanza kuleta shida ya mara kwa mara, maji kikua kidogo hivi. Tunafanya maintenance ya bowl ili tuhakikishe bowl yenyewe ni nzuri. Bila maintenance watu hatapata maji. Ndio sababu tunasema kila mara lazima iwe na wale watu wa kutengeneza.
The water security for Turkana project would not have been made possible without the support of the donors, Slovak Aid, and the implementing partners, the Missionary Community of St. Paul the Apostle.
Yeah, this project was a very efficient cooperation thanks to the government of Slovak and Slovak Aid, who provided the financial support for the project. We worked very efficiently together. As with any development project, you need budgets, and it's always good to work with development partners, in this case the Slovak government, to achieve high-quality results with impact for the people in the communities.
We do believe that water security for Turkana is a project that strengthen both access to natural resources and food security through building the resilience in the local communities. We also do believe that the situation in Turkana has worsened because of the climate change. Slovakia being one of the highly industrialized countries, we do believe that it is our duty to also try to decrease or address the impact of the climate.
The project involved the implementation of several interventions aimed at improving the quality of life for Turkana County residents and promoting personal hygiene and sanitation. Through the water security project, there has been improved health standards and food security, reduction of poverty, increased levels of education, and greater peace in the region.
Before we got the help through our benefactors to sink a borehole and also to install our pumping system, this village experienced a lot of challenges. One of them is that most of them were not living here. They were leaving the elders and moving distances to look for other sources of water. They also interfere to other neighborhoods because of water. When the drought comes, also it was an issue also with the animals. They were dying. And water and sanitation also was an issue. People are not taking bath. It was not normal to them. The simple kitchen garden, it was no longer there. They were not getting other sources of food, like vegetables. They were not determined even to take kids to the school because they were sending them far distances to look for a source of water. But through this, at least a certain percentage, there's an improvement in terms of sanitation. There's an improvement in terms of education. Kids are now going to the school because they have there is an alternative to get water from their homestead, so they don't need to go and fetch water outside. Women are getting more empowered. They are now getting another alternative because they have a source of water now to make a simple kitchen gardening. They're also able to now stay around the homestead instead of moving around. Security in terms of, because we are living in a border line where there is always a conflict between the border, Ethiopian border and the Kenyan border communities now is a bit limited because they don't need to go to the far end looking for other sources of water with the other neighbors.
To improve the sanitation levels within the communities, the project organized talks on hygiene and constructed a set of compost toilets using locally manufactured materials.
Vile tulitumia hii choo, hatukuwa na machoo hapa kwa hii area yetu. Tulikuwa tukitumia huko kichaka huko, na ikifika usiku kati pengine unasumbuliwa na tumbo, unachimba hapa nyumbani, unachimba kidogo ndani, unatumia hapa asubuhi, unatoa unaenda unapeleka mbali, na tukawa wanalelea tena hiyo kitu. Tufanye nini? Tujenge choo ya kienyeji, tunachimba mchanga, alafu tunaweka miti, alafu tunajenga hii yetu ya manyata. Asa vile sasa hii choo vile ilikuja kwanza ikapiga tunatumia nini hapa? Tunatumia hii choo na sasa ndio maana hii choo ikaletwa. Lakini kwa sisi tunaona ni kitu maana sana kwa sababu imetusaidia. Imetusaidia mgeni yako pia akikuja haitaenda mbali, anaingia ndani. Na ni safi. Bathroom iko ndani, choo iko ndani.
Animals play a key role in the lives of the nomadic people of northern Turkana. Livestock is the primary source of sustenance and is an important part of their culture, heritage, and identity. In the past, animals were a major factor in the insecurity experienced in the region. Armed skirmishes were common as people traveled long distances in search of water for their livestock, which were their main source of food and income for their families.
William Mana Kolonga Angol lokola madeni waka idina ku akan toma nakamu kurwai. Ane ada wuna gipia anangol lokana. Kalama ngabarenta da agi piko kuro. Ani woni e potanga da meano. Aje kere ako pa poto ngabaren nyelu. Tamade. Etojo ko kala bacha na ako. Ewa kete jik ngabaren diete.
In a region ravaged by drought for most of the year, food is often scarce. Families often have to go days on end without food. The availability of water provides a securable source of food, the surplus of which can also be used as a source of income.
Eche nyinga totol da, kechin daw tengah tol. Gua ko nga keto da, kechin daw tengah keto. Nyata kan boni ye de. Boy wacha ni pote. Ngdon na tiana balu kete to kana lu kum, ata keteng tonga. Aku tap tahu ning tonga tu ya teder dak marasa. Kaliamun bu tani be giya ko taningin. Bu ko tor ko wa kan ni. Raisu amaskin ke boy ko wa lok to ko boy rang atol. Pone ke dia meluakan ya, buang aja kan kau nak. Kama yang tadi yang ngernya aku beri alusina. Karena ni muji tunggu alu ciase. Ani alus ya yang terkau roba ya mali mulu ikun to kana cek yo kana. Abu yang gua apa aku ngoy mali mana lu ikun yo kana. Gua apa bernya bala, tahu sebab berbeda. Abu yang tahu sebab. Tahu sebab berbeda. Buang tahu sebab. Ini begir lo, apa dari yang hari muni.
Access to water has improved the lives of the members of the community, laying the groundwork for sustainable generational impact.
Mimi nilifunza hii kitu mpaka hata nikipata maji juu ya milima naanza lima. Sio ati hapa peke yake yenye haina milima. Hata juu ya milima nikipata tu bara niwe tu na maji. Nitatoa chakula. Na hiyo sasa imenipendelea sana, hata ukiniambia sasa hii wacha nichukue hii chamba alafu nikupatie nini pesa, sitakubali. Nitakwambia tu kana pesa yako mimi nikae, kwa sababu hii haiishi. Hii sasa ile akiba ya kesho. Inaalisha watoto yangu, bado itaalisha tena watoto ya watoto yangu. Hivyo. Sasa mimi nimeona hii ndio muhimu, ndio imetusaidia hapa. Unajua hapa sasa tulikuwa tunaangalia tu barabara chakula itoke Kitale. Lakini saa hii tunapata mahindi. Sukuma tuko naye, hiyo watermelon, kila kitu tunapata hapa. Sasa saa nyingine wakati tulikuwa na hii peke yake, ilikuwa maji inatusumbua. Lakini vile waliweka hizi masola na ile katusaidia sana.
This project saw several community-driven and focused interventions aimed at improving the standards of living, including the rehabilitation of 9 earth pans, maintenance and repair of 112 boreholes, conducting 161 training and sensitization workshops, and the promotion of greener initiatives within the local community. These activities have helped to reduce the reliance on wood burning and increased proper waste management and recycling. The effects of these interventions are clear in the lives of the people in the communities that drove and inspired this project.
With us, we are really, really happy for the success. We are seeing it is succeeding for the success of this project, and for those who really supported and helped to contribute their effort and their money to help us put this project here.